Hello and welcome to another Warframe video. This time, we will be talking about this gun, the Astilla. Some tend consider this shotgun a joke as it doesn't perform like the godly Tigris Prime or the beloved Vega, or even the useful Archiplasma. But, I'm here to change that perception. In this video, I will try to convince you guys on why you should try out this weapon. At first, I was really shocked to find out that this gun was actually a shotgun. Well, I really did not get the nitty-gritty details of this gun. All I've seen is that short demo wherein this gun was featured. Now, the Astilla is not your ordinary shotgun. It's actually like the Archiplasma, which also uses shotgun mods but does not use pellets. It fires a slug, rather than a traditional spread of pellets. Each slug will deal 30% of the damage to the target upon the initial hit, then explode and deal the remaining 70% as hemispherical damage. Both instances of damage have the same composition of damage types, which is composed of 41% slash. The damage you see on its description is actually for both the slug and area of effect blast. Enemies which get hits by the area of effect will tend to get less damage as a result. Also, due to the weapon firing a single slug, the listed status chance is similar to that of a normal weapon, and thus status is not distributed between pellets. So, don't ever bother going full status build with Astilla, as it's not like the Tigris Prime that can maximize status damage due to the chances are distributed per pellet. As it is a shotgun, it has damage fall off which ranges from 40 meters to 60 meters. It also has a low ammo efficiency against single targets compared to most shotguns. Lastly, the slugs has travel time and you must directly hit the enemy to get the maximum damage. But, it's not all bad news for the Astilla. This shotgun does have a high damage slug which has a guaranteed impact proc. Impact with enemies or surfaces creates a shatter that inflicts secondary source of damage to all enemies in a 5.5-meter circle in front of the impact. It also has a good critical chance, and the best part is, it has a 33% status chance, which means that you can achieve 100% status chance or close to 100, much easier. I know that I sound like I'm already throwing Astilla off the boat because from what all I've said, it really seems like the bad side of it gets more weight than its good side. So is there really a way to make this shotgun good? Like make it endgame good? If you are paying attention to the clip you're watching, then you already know the answer. But to paint a clearer picture for you guys, then let's discuss how to make Astilla viable for endgame missions like sorties or endless survivals. The question here is not really, what mods can make the Astilla good? Instead, we should try to ask ourselves, who can make the Astilla good? And the answer is in front of you, Mag. Let me show you how Mag can make the Astilla a super good shotgun. Even better than Tigris Prime in this case. Let's test it first with a level 105 corrupted bombards. Damage seems pretty decent. How about 5 level 105 corrupted bombards? And there you have it. It's pretty amazing how Astilla can deal so much damage with Mag. With this Warframe's magnetize ability, the Astilla can be effective in almost every situation as it can maximize all the damage potential of this weapon. Another thing that I like about Mag is that she can make this shotgun a sniper rifle. How? Just watch. awesome, isn't it? Now, let's talk about builds. First of all, I'm not really well versed with Mag yet. I'm not a fan of her in the past and I just tried her out now because of her new Numa's skin. In fact, I just discovered this Mag and Astilla combo when I was leveling these two in Eidolon. But anyway, I will try my best to show you guys a good build. So, this is my Mag build right here. It's a mix of power strength, efficiency and some range. Some players would suggest that going with max range is the key to achieving Mag full potential, but remember that I'm specifically boosting Astilla here, and not making a godly Mag build. This range is enough for me to create a good size for magnetize. I just hate going with overextended, as magnetize tends to caught me inside, which will leave me to fall back before I can start firing my Astilla. Also, overextended do reduce the damage multiplier, so I really don't recommend using this mod when you want your Astilla to be as effective as possible. Since I love to cast both magnetize and polarize, I did added fleeting expertise. The negative effect of this is that I have lower duration, which is why I did add primed continuity and constitution so I can get a decent duration, enough to kill enemies with my Astilla. In terms of the aura, I decided to just go with growing power. Since the Astilla has a 100% chance to proc impact, growing power will proc that extra power strength every time, giving additional damage multiplier to my magnetize. And lastly, this build is not really that good when it comes to survivability. Yes, I can CC most of the enemies with my first and fourth ability, but the thing is, I really don't have a second option for survivability. You should really be careful using this build. Try to go with a squad which has someone that could take care of defending the team, so you can just have fun magnetizing and killing those enemies with your Astilla. Again, this is not the best build for Mag. Make it as your reference on how to build Mag when using Astilla. In the end, it really depends on how you want to play this Warframe. So I think we're done with Mag, let's proceed to the Astilla build. As I've said earlier, I don't like going full status build with my Astilla, as I think it's less efficient due to the fact that the status chance is not distributed per pellet. Also, punch through is not a good option for this shotgun, as it tends to remove the tech value in its feature by not blowing up on the target. With all that in mind, I decided to go with a hybrid status crit build. To get as much damage, I did put Hell's Chamber and primed point blank in this build. For crit, laser sight, blunderbuss and primed ravage are the mods I depend the most. If you're concerned about proccing laser sight, then don't be, as you can always get that huge crit chance from this mod when you aim your Astilla high on your magnetize. I really advise that you get a prime version of both point blank and ravage, as the normal version is really not good for the Astilla, especially when you are against level 80 to 100 plus enemies. Shell Shock and Toxic Barrage are replaceable mods. You can replace it with any other dual status mods depending on the faction you are facing. Lastly, Sweeping Serration is an optional mod. You can replace it with other IPS mod, or you can use any status mods to boost your status damage. But so far, this is the best build I could think of for the Astilla, and I strongly suggest that you try this build, especially with your Mag. So that's it, guys. The Astilla, paired with Mag, is really a lethal combo, and I strongly suggest that you try it for yourself. It's really fun to use, and in fact, I have a great time with it, doing this level 80 to 100 defense sortie mission with enhanced elemental resist modifiers. I also did brought this with a team in a Fisher survival mission, and we managed to do a 3 hours run with me, doing the most damage. Sorry if I can't show you that clip, as the quality is really terrible. My FPS just dropped to 15 FPS when I tried recording that mission. Also, for those amazing people subscribed to my channel, asking on why I'm not uploading Warframe videos daily. The reason is that I want to give you guys some quality content. I want to make Warframe videos that could elevate your level of fun playing the game, and not just videos that you might already know. As you've seen in the past, I'm uploading videos with no quality, no gameplay value and piece of junks that you guys already know. I don't intend to do the same mistake again. I want this channel to be as informative as possible. Which is why I decided to exert more effort and time in giving you guys what you deserve. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for your generous support. And for those first timers here, I do hope you click that subscribe button and turn on a notification to receive new Warframe videos from my channel. Thank you Tenno. And see you in my next Warframe videos.
We dance.